Ah, people need to learn how to keep their hands to themselves. Even me. I have to wear 2 gloves now. Hello, everyone. Welcome to another edition. I am here with the line dancing champion of 2008, Wasabi Ice Cream.
Reigning champion too. I'll have you
Oh,
know.
you defended your championship this year. Oh boy. We have the reigning defending champion of line dancing.
And they can't take it from me, dude. I'm too hot. Too
I
nice.
know. Man, you did. I saw it in a bow tie. Did a perfect Cotton Eye Joe. I was amazed.
Took me
Everyone
years to
was like,
perfect it.
I know, years. And and I heard restaurants are calling you to do some line dancing for them.
I don't I don't I don't work for free anymore. That
Oh,
passes behind me.
oh, okay. Your passes
So
by. Okay,
yeah, I come at a
so there you
premium
go.
now, so
All right, we got the line dancing champion of 2020, defending reigning champion. Ah, what a week. I went back to work.
how do you like it?
I like it. New restaurant, new me, new whatever. It rained on our first day. Mother Nature said, "Fuck this shit." It rained like a
That's good.
motherfucker.
That's good luck.
Is it? Because there was a spirit. My spirit animal was this big African American guy. It's pouring down raining. It's lightning. It's pouring down raining. And he's just sitting there eating his food, just having a good time. And I'm like, I hope I can get to that level of zen in my life.
But everyone should aspire to be.
I really do. I wish I could just I'm like, you are my spirit animal. It's raining, it's lightning, shit's getting real, and all you're doing is just eating. And I'm like, you sir, you are my spirit animal. When shit gets real, I'm coming to you.
So fucked up calling him an animal, but okay.
Well, he's my spirit human there. It's who I want to inspire when shit's getting real. You just sit there with your food and you go like, fuck it. There wasn't that many Karens that day when you think it's pouring down raining and lightning. You would think the Karens would get all pissy, but no, it was all right. So after pouring down rain, I played the dishwasher. Vampire Smiles.
Good game.
Oh my God. The dishwasher's a fantastic game. Picked that up in the Steam Summer Sale. I don't think I like Charlie Murder that much. I don't know what the fuck they were thinking with Charlie Murder.
I don't think I've played that.
But Dishwasher, the first one that they did, they added some stuff to it. It's a fantastic hack and slash. One of the best. I know. I'm going out on a limb saying one of the best, but it is really good. It's fucking. I mean, you have to have dexterity like a motherfucker to play that game, though. But yeah, I enjoyed some Dishwasher. Enjoyed that, and ripping people's limbs off limb to limb. And yeah, that's I didn't play too much because of work and stuff and getting ready for that. You played your Mario Karts, you played your that kind of stuff. I really need to get back to Persona, the Persona chans and all that stuff, but I bought a few games on the Steam Summer Sale, and that's about it.
How far did you get in Persona?
I picked up the Royal. I picked up Royal and Persona 4. I didn't go that far into Persona 4 Golden. Like I plan on getting farther into it soon. Um
It starts real slow, but it gets
yeah,
good.
oh, so would you say this is the Zelda Twilight Princess of the Persona games?
Um, no, Wait, what do you mean by that?
because Zelda, that game starts off really slow and then it gets going.
Oh, okay. Yeah, in that regard, sure, but in no other way is it like is it like Zelda?
No, it's not Zelda at all. I'm just saying it's a very slow, methodical. Once you get up to pace, you're just going. Once you
Once
get up to pace, you start going.
once it starts, it gets going. Yeah,
Yeah, that's what I. Okay, that's all I wanted to know. If yeah, I'll definitely do that. I wanted to install it on my new Lenovo and see how that works out on it. But no, that's basically. Sorry for keeping it really short. It's just I had a busy week ahead of me with the whole opening of Texas Roadhouse.
yeah, makes sense.
Yeah, and Smash Brothers, like mostly all the classics you expect, but mostly Smash Brothers too. Boy, what a community! And Tetris 99. We got rated twice. One for Smash Bros.
Nice,
One for Tetris 99.
nice. Didn't know.
Weird.
Didn't know. Is Tetris still hot?
Tetris is still hot. I didn't know people liked what they were seeing and like we need to raid you. Thank you for the raid.
Weird.
I did not. I mean, whatever. I'm over here, Tetrising and doing the Tetris. I got the second because the there was a theme. It was a Xenoblade theme. I wanted the theme, so I'm like, all right, I'll play my matches. I got to second place. I almost won, but the Japanese are way better than Tetris than anyone. You know, they love their Tetris, and it really didn't matter if I won or not. I got second place, so I just wanted the theme and move on. So yeah, that happened. All right, what
That
did you play,
happened over
Wasabi?
at
Yeah, Gameoverse here on Twitch.
Twitch.tv's has Gameoverse.
Yeah, we gained some followers. Yay!
Okay.
People are
Um,
noticing us. Yay!
what if I said that I'm playing a video game right now?
Uh-oh. Not now.
Right now, as we speak.
Oh
I
no.
am, well, technically not playing it, but things are happening. Uh, I'm playing NGU Idol on
Oh, it's an idle game. How many cookies did you make?
right now I have
Or
uh
whatever.
28.867 undecillion.
That's a number?
That's a number.
Fuck.
um yeah, NGU Idol means numbers go up. Idol.
Numbers go
Um
up, up,
yeah, numbers go up.
up, up.
And yeah, in my opinion, this is the best idle game. It's like the logical conclusion to idle games. Like it fucking does everything. It has an adventure mode, it has an inventory with like equipment and stats. Um, like it has magic, bosses, and you can mine, you can farm trees, and a whole bunch of stuff that I haven't even unlocked yet. I've been playing yearly for like half a year. I've been running this game, so it's got a lot in it.
That sounds fun.
Mostly I'm playing this because I've been just fucking had my nose in the grinder. I've been working on the website,
Oh
Gameoverse.com.
yay!
Gameoverse.com. I work on it all weekend, man. I've not been sleeping very much. Um,
Uh yeah, I've been working myself. Well, I make it sound like I'm working so many hours. I'm really not. It's just the monotonous of getting back in it.
yeah,
I don't want people to go like, I'm working 80 hours a day. I'm not.
figuring out how to do shit again.
Right. And fly airplanes.
Yeah.
Or is that thunder?
No, that's a plane. That's a jet.
All right.
Um. Yeah, that's all I played. I've been playing. I don't know if I spoke about this on the podcast ever, but there's a good. Konami has a game out on mobile called Pixel Puzzle Challenge. It is a
I've heard of this. It's free. It doesn't kill you or anything. It's
it's
free, isn't
free.
it? Like,
It's a Picross game.
and it's not no bullshit either. None of that. Like, oh my god, here's some
There's no
bullshit.
bullshit. There's the only bullshit it has. It's as like ads for like try the try the mobile version of Castlevania Symphony of the Night, and it's like who the fuck would want to play Symphony of the Night on a touchscreen?
Does it does it have proper controller support?
I don't know. I doubt it. Highly doubt it.
Sega
But
games
yeah.
now have proper controller support. Like Sonic 2, you could play. I'm not saying you should, but since iOS 11, last year's version or this year's version, yeah, iOS 11, I do, or this year's version, you could play those games with an Xbox or PS4 controller. I'm not saying you should do that, but you can play it with proper controllers. And soon enough, you can play your games with a Xbox One Elite controller.
Yeah. Yeah, so I was playing a lot of that Pixel Puzzle. It's really fucking good. Like if you like Picross, you should grab this game because it's like it's the
Don't
best
they
Picross game I've played.
don't they have another one? Don't they have another game
Like
that is free, like a Space Invaders? Or am I crazy?
um that's not Space Invaders is Namco.
Yeah, you're right.
But yeah, that's the yeah, Infinity Gene. Infinity Gene is pretty good, but yeah, I just been on that Pixel Puzzle, man. They have like a couple 100,000 puzzles, not that many, but it feels like that many. I've been playing this game for like a year, and I've only completed 33%. So it tells you
It's
how
a
many
lot of
you've
puzzles.
done.
I'm not good at Procross.
They give you hints. Like there's a whole hint system. So like if you get stuck, you can just use a hint and it fills out an entire row, and then
Yeah,
you can usually figure it out from there.
I was playing
So
Mario Procross and it wasn't happening.
oh well, yeah, it gets difficult sometimes, but you can usually logic it out. But yeah, that's what I've been doing. Gameoverse.com. So I'm still working on that, but it's like ready for use, like now, kinda
Yay!
mostly.
Ready for use.
There's game pages you can set up a anyone can write a review. Like you can go to a game page, like say you go to like Doom Eternal, you can leave a little number review if you don't feel like writing words, or you can write an entire user review, and you can do that as well.
I
So
need to write again. I need to send some edits and all that stuff.
yeah, I got your old stuff, so I can put those up pretty soon.
Yeah,
I just
those
need
are
you to
edited.
yeah,
I
I
mean,
just
I
need
did
you to
everything Google Doc.
make an account on the site so I can
Oh, all right,
get
I'll
you
do
on
that.
there. But
I'll do that in a little tiny bit. I'll create an account and make some content again.
yeah, Gameoverse.com, twitch.tv/Gameoverse. We've
It's
got an
not.
email for the podcast now, which
Yes,
is
if
podcast@gameoverse.com. So if you want to send some questions to us,
yes, please send anything except for porn. Don't send porn. You will
send
send porn,
anything.
but don't.
S-
Yeah,
Send whatever you want.
sure.
I'll look at it and I'll
Yeah,
share it
send.
with the
Okay,
class.
send. Uh, I like hot anime chicks. Just send that over. That'd be great. Maybe
Yeah,
some
send us
Soul Calibur
anything.
nudes.
Podcast@gameoverse.com. But that's it. Yeah.
Yeah, sorry if it's been so light on gaming. It's just, we've been getting back to, I've been getting back to work with everything, and I might even have to work at Outback again. Fun time for me. But should do we want to get into this news?
I want to know,
No,
but
not really. I mean, we
um,
got to talk about it.
it's just been
It's
exhausting, man. Like all this fucking shit just came out. Like,
exhausting. Exhausting's not the word. It's like running through the desert and you're literally like, I have no water, and then you go 20 miles and go, I'm still thirsty. What the fuck? You just keep
yeah,
walking and it's like, oh my god, this this what the hell?
I don't really get the analogy, but yeah, I'm sure that makes sense in some way.
All this sucks. I mean, it started with pro wrestling, then it trickled out to pro wrestling to gaming, and then it trickled out to other things. It's like, oh fuck. Yes, this started with pro wrestling of all things.
I mean, it started years ago with, you know,
Yes, this all and now it's coming to light.
um,
And
so Evo Online is canceled this year.
yeah, let's just go with that one. And let's just say Mr. Wizard, not the Nickelodeon show. Not that one. That guy's dead. He's a saint. Some asshole. I'm not even gonna say. If you really want to know, just Google it. You'll be disgusted. That's all. You really want to know what happened? How come these people cannot just be upright citizens?
Well, the thing is, they were getting away with it, when because they could, because people let them. But now that all this stuff's coming out, people are like, oh, maybe people are gonna think twice, or if someone does try to do something, someone will hopefully say something about it. If you see something, say something. You know.
Yes, yes, indeed. If you see something, say something. And before they're like, but he's a CEO of a company. He gave us 40 tokens. Hey, what is your dignity worth? Do not do anything with the shiny pervert. Just saying.
Yeah. So the Evo CEO, this all happened in the span of like fucking 2-3 days. Um, a Twitter user came out and shared his story
His story.
of sexual misconduct conducted by Evo CEO Joey Mr. Wizard Queller. And
Is that how you say his name?
Queller, I guess that's how it's spelled.
I, all right.
Uh,
Sicko.
then Evo came out like a day later and was like, "Oh, we're gonna put him on administrative leave until we conduct a third-party investigation."
Administrative leave. He needs to leave
Yeah, so
forever.
while that was happening, people just started fucking pulling out left and right. Capcom pulled out, NetherRealm pulled out, Main Six pulled out, the guys that make Them's Fighting Herd. Uh,
Yeah.
like
And
everyone
they're a
started
bunch
pulling
of
out.
bronies. Think about it.
Um, a lot of the FGC members started fighting out and said they're just not gonna go. Sonic Fox pulled out, and then a lot of people just followed him. Uh,
And
and
he's a
then
perv.
I kind of forced Evil's hand and was like, okay, you guys want us to do something, so we're doing it. Evo, Queller, they dropped him, replaced him, and canceled the tournament.
They need to lay low.
And this all, yeah.
I don't want to get into it. I just want to get into the business side of this. Everyone's gonna get into the other. Like, what do you do? You can look it up yourselves. It's bad. That's all I'm gonna say. Bad, bad. This damages everything we do. Not just what we do. We're not into Evo, but I'm talking about streaming and the esports scene, as Evo was one of the biggest uh, fighting game tournaments. Would you say in the world or in the United States?
In the world, dude, Evo's global.
Okay, so we can say okay in the world, and to have a company that didn't know how to handle their shit like this. And I don't know who's going to step into Evo's shoes. I don't know if the chief executive officer, whatever that CEO thing, I don't know what the fuck that stands for. I don't know if that's going to become the new big thing, but it leaves a gigantic hole in the fighting game community. And I'll be the one, I'm not the first one to say, but we all know the fighting game community are a bunch of assholes. And this does not help.
That is a broad swath of a statement there.
Not everyone. All right. So, I mean, the fighting game community is not the most welcoming group of people. They're just not. This does not help their image. This kind of hurts it badly. Not only that that you're perceived like this, now you're perceived as being deviants of this nature.
Yeah, I mean
Now,
they can recover from this. It's not.
anyone can recover from this. Anyone can recover.
I mean, they've already like gotten rid of the guy. Now, is he the only problematic one? Probably not. So, they should do their due diligence and try to, weed out all the bad eggs from the chain of command there. Like if the CEO is getting away with it, who knows how many people were under him that were like feeding his needs. So all the snakes need to be weeded out there.
All the
But
snakes need to be weeded out. And it just goes to show that the gaming community has not everyone, it has a problem and it needs to be addressed. Not every sector, but this is a problem. This is probably the worst of all of them. Someone's like, why are you using vague terms? I'm just saying this is bad. That's all you need to know. So now that look, I don't think Evo Online was going to be anything good because when you think of Evo, you think of the whole weekend. You get there, the finals, the people coming with their sticks, flipping coins to see what side they're going to be on, left or right, and the actual heat of people saying like, "Oh, look at that move! Hey, look, Tekken." You just don't get that feeling with online play.
yeah,
And I know sometimes people want to do things and go like, "Oh, the show must go on." But if you can't physically put on the show that you want, maybe it shouldn't go on. But maybe another person can take that mantle where Evo is and make it better. One hopes.
I don't know about that. I think Evo itself is fine. Like they
Okay.
I don't think this affects them too severely. I think they
But
handled it as best they could. You know what I mean?
if is it so if everyone pulled out, does that mean only they can't use their games anymore? That's what that means, right?
Yeah, but that's not. I think they just pulled out until this is resolved. Not like,
That's
oh,
what
we're
I thought.
fucking.
That's
They're not just saying
that's what
fuck
I think
Evo
too.
forever. Like there was a problem. They've solved the problem by removing the guy. like immediately. It's not like they took like, oh, it's not like they sat on this for like 3 weeks and was like, well, he's a CEO. No, it was like the next day he's on leave. Next day he's fucking gone. Like it's not like they sat on their hands and fucking tried to save the guy.
I got one last question for this. How, how long do you think they knew this? You think they didn't know this and it just like was a surprise, or did they, or what? We'll find out.
Well,
Like, was there?
I don't know who Evo is. Like if he's the CEO, then probably probably he probably had like a secret, he probably had like 2 or 3 guys that helped him, or he just did it by himself. I don't think he brought in many people that knew about what he was doing. So
All right. Well, I just want to leave this one note. Just keep your hands to yourself. You have responsibilities. Even though I'm a lonely person at some restaurant, I have to hold up integrity there to not do what he did. That's all.
yeah, we know you get the urges.
I mean, everyone does, but it's not like, oh man, just just ask. Just make sure everything's on the level. I don't want to be. You don't want a story like this to come out. You can't
Yeah.
you can't win. There's no win to this. It's a bad story for bad people. All right. Okay. Oh yeah, we do have more stories. Duh. I thought that was okay. All right. Sorry if it seems like we're going through this, but
This is gonna be a short
so
show.
hey man, it's the middle of summer. Shit's getting real. It's all good. All right. But they're good stories though. This next one is good.
Yeah, and hopefully, what's his face? Hopefully Vader's still in here because he's the only.
Yeah,
Uh,
he wants to know about a graphics card. Just buy Nvidia like everyone else. Or just buy the
um,
5600. He ain't buying shit
the
though. He's too poor.
the House of Lords Gambling Committee has
The House of Lords Gambling Committee.
So I don't know. That's
I'm
why
just
I'm
sorry. It's
like
just UK,
Vader
but it's
is gonna
funny
have
how they
to fill us in. He's the only UK guy
the
that I
House
know.
of Lords.
The House of Lords Gambling Committee has classified loot boxes as gambling and calls for immediate regulation.
It is kind of gambling.
It is
It's
gambling.
random. It's random.
It is gambling.
Yeah, isn't gambling random?
Well, it's not only the like chance of it; it's the presentation. Like it's presented to you in a way that makes you crave more of it, like the lights flashing and the sound effects and the well, that's why you walk in a casino, it's just fucking buzzers going off and ding 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 ding, jackpot, woo,
Yeah,
like
but
that kind of shit.
I think gaming loot boxes are way more egregious though.
um sure, I mean probably some are worse
I
than
mean,
others, but
yeah, I mean, even though a lot of what they give you is free, you can buy into it. Like a casino, you know what you're walking into. You're walking into. I'm here to get lucky.
yeah, but there's people that don't, there's people that fall for the trick of, oh, I was so close, I can just maybe just one more, I'll get it.
Right.
That just one more. It's predatory the way it presents itself. Is what I'm saying. Like,
It's very predatory.
the Lords say that loot boxes should be classified as games of chance, which would bring them under the Gambling Act
Which
of 2005. I don't know shit about this, dude. As an ignorant American, I am woefully unaware of the
Also, can we can blame the companies that were super greedy about this whole gambling, loot boxes. The FIFA makes so much money. Madden, All Star, whatever it's called, makes a lot of money. Overwatch, and there was a time where they were like literally going like, "All right, loot boxes, let's do it. This is a loot box for you, loot box for you." Hey, look, and it just seemed like it was nothing but chance.
yeah, this is the 2Ks and the EAs of the world.
Right. And it wasn't, like Overwatch is bad. Don't get me wrong, but what 2K done was they literally did turning it to gambling. It's like, all right, here's your Karl Malone card,
Yeah.
rookie, and or here's your here's your fuck, I can't think of no football person at the moment. Here's your football player rookie card, and he's worth 40,000 or whatever, and it's like, no.
Yeah, I don't know if anyone remembers that 2K, that NBA 2K trailer where it was like fucking definitely gambling. Let me see if I can find that.
It
Which one
was
was that?
definitely gambling. Yeah, it's. I mean, I feel like now we're now going into the battle pass instead of the gambling. We pay it $10 and then you're into the battle pass instead of the whole thing what they were doing.
Battle Pass is good because I mean it's both bad and good because it's still like it's still predatory in that it's like, oh, here's what you got, but what you could get is this, this, and this if you paid us fucking $10. Like, I don't know, it's still slightly predatory. Yeah, like look at this shit in the 2K trailer.
Oh, it's
Like it's
fucked.
like
There's a pachinko machine, or is it a pachinko? It's that thing from.
yeah,
Sorry, I'm
there's
showing my
slot
age.
there's
Actual slot
there's
machine.
slot machines like. Also, this comes into our next story, a roulette wheel.
Yeah, a roulette wheel for NBA players. How stupid is that?
And then like the expressions the guy makes is like, "Oh yeah, fuck yeah." Like, "Yeah, I'm going to get another one too." Like it's so fucking like
And
that's how they sell it to you. It's like, "Oh,
I
look how
never
much fun this
played
guy's having gambling."
I never played any of these, so I can't say that what the fuck do you do with these cards, but I guess you build a roster of these people
Yeah, it's like it's the my team system where you're trying to like get the best players and stats and shit. So,
instead of just saying hi, except for the old games where you're like, you want the best badass team ever? Here you go do that. Now it's like, hey, you want the best badass team ever? Give us $500.
I don't know how this affects um UK though. Like that's where I'm like how serious is this is what
Uh,
I don't know. Like I know Belgium outright banned loot boxes, right? Like a couple
they
years
did,
ago. Like but I
and
don't know.
EA said, fuck it, we're not selling FIFA over there.
Yeah.
That
So,
was the answer. It was like, fuck you, we're not selling FIFA over there.
but they can do that because that's just Belgium. This is like the entire UK. So,
And I don't think EA can just go, "Hi UK, you're not getting FIFA."
yeah, that's a bigger hit for them. So,
I mean, they could do that to Belgium. They could go like, "All right, fuck it, we're not putting that game out there in Belgium." I mean, FIFA sells in the UK.
yeah. I mean, FIFA sells fucking everywhere, dude. It's it's FIFA. So
I'm
yeah,
just saying.
I'll be interested to see where this goes because right now all they've done is just say, hey, this should be regulated, so fucking get on it. But
And also, is EA was so adamant to keep this thing in order. They're like, "Oh, it's not gambling; it's surprise mechanics." They were in. This was in the UK when they said this. Oh,
yeah,
it's not gambling. We don't care about gambling. It's surprise mechanics. Yeah, surprise indeed.
so yeah, I'll be interested to see where this goes. But I think for now, it's just not. For now, they're just calling for action, and the action has yet to take place. So once we see the action, I think that'll be the interesting thing. So yeah,
You will see some action.
yeah. Um, 2K Games setting the precedent for next gen. They want their games. They're saying their games are worth $70 for next gen.
I
Did you
I'm
hear
I'm gonna
this?
say this.
Did you see
I'm
about
gonna
this? You hear this one?
absolutely. And you know what? I gotta tell you, no sports game's worth $70.
No, especially 2K Games. Uh,
You want it? Okay, okay. You want me to lay this out for you? This month's PS Plus game. What is it?
it is NBA 2K20
Yeah, they're giving this year's game for how much? If you're a PS Plus member,
for free.
for free. That is this year's game. You can play this year's game. I know next year's game is coming in what, 2 months?
Yeah.
September,
So
right? September. You can play that game that everyone's done with. Basketball, these games have a shelf life literally of not even 6 months. When you say
I don't know because I don't play these games, so
me either.
I don't know who is looking for like, oh fuck yeah, get that 2K21 finally. Here's what they claim why it's worth well 69.99 for next gen. They say it'll have unbeatable graphic fidelity, 2 second load speeds, so we'll fucking see about that. New gameplay features and expanded game modes.
That's still not worth $70.
Not only that, but they want everyone to know, and this is where I think they're fucking up. They want everyone to know that all your shit will progress from the current gen versions to the next gen versions. So
Who
your
the
team
fuck wants to
points.
pay? Oh, sorry, not to interrupt you. Who the fuck wants to pay 60 on top of this and then 70 again?
Well, you would hope that they would have a plan set for like an upgrade path or something. You would hope that we do that,
Also,
but
I get it. You know what? I'm
all
gonna
the
be
all
that
the all the bullshit mechanics are still there. So
guy.
the team points, the tokens, the cards,
Oh my god.
VC, whatever the fuck that is, like they're increasing the price and keeping all the bullshit fuck you mechanics that
Of course
that
they are.
that you hate because why not? Um, yeah, and
Is
on top of
next
that,
gen is
the
next gen
worst.
really gonna be that expensive?
I think it's just 2K just trying to fucking make a buck, especially this disgusting thing they're doing with Kobe.
Yeah.
Their Mamba Forever edition is $100 fucking, and the only difference that I can see is that it has Kobe on the cover.
Yeah, that's very disgusting.
I mean,
A
they're not
hundred dollars.
listing. Yeah, they're trying to profit off of fucking Dead Man's Legacy by putting him on the cover and then charging people a fucking premium.
Well, there's always been premium pricing for these games. How come they're gonna make their money on this even if it wasn't 70? And
Sure,
for
for the
anyone out,
suckers.
that's the thing. Okay. I'm not saying games shouldn't be 70 or they should be 60 forever, but this is not a $70 proposition. Is what I'm. I don't feel like I'm getting $70 worth of value here.
No, it's not.
Is what I'm
Especially,
saying.
especially when you still have your fucking shitty gambling bullshit in it. Like, at the very least, if you're gonna charge me $70, take out your fucking bullshit. Like, take out your gambling shit.
Yeah, take out the pachinko and all that other shit. I guess you can leave the All Star part, but this is for the high fidelity one. They're gonna sell a $60 one, and this is like an upgrade path.
Well, it's on PC, and that version's 60. So,
So they're trying to shank the PC, the console player. I still think it's coming to PC like that. I feel like it's gonna be a Steam page saying "fuck you." That's
I
just how I feel.
I don't think people are like, oh my god, next gen games are gonna be $70, but I don't. This is just 2K. I think this is just 2K. This is not. I don't think anyone's gonna follow this trend.
I'm just gonna say if it goes up to 65, that's one thing, but this is 70.
I don't even mind. I don't mind a price hike, but like you should charge for your game how much you think is worth.
Right.
Like on Steam, the
Maybe
prices
we're going
vary.
maybe we're going back to the cartridge price of, hey, this game's now 70, 80, whatever. Like,
Hey, if
no.
you think your game's worth $80, then charge $80 for it, and then see if other people think it's valued $80. If not, then you
But
fucked up.
the sports games are not worth 70. They're just not. You wait just a tiny bit and they'll be down to 50. They'll be down to 40. If you wait long enough, they'll be down to $3 before you know it.
Yeah.
They're just
So
not the prop, it's not like a Call of Duty where or anything else. Those games depreciate in value fast.
I don't understand why they can't put out one game that just gets updated throughout its life.
How about I don't understand why just give the game out for free and just levelate the shit with all this bullshit? I mean, Fortnite's the
Yeah.
biggest game in the world. They they just give the game out for free and they're raking it in. How come you couldn't just do that mode? Because they don't want to.
They
And
rather
you get
make you
more
pay up
people.
front.
Yeah, I feel like this is just not going to work out that well, especially when the PC people get a better deal and everything that the console version has
Well,
and
you'd be surprised because a lot of the time they don't put out the. A lot of the times they port the PC version from the console and don't like if you remember like Dead or Alive 5 was like even though the PS4 version was out, they ported the PS3 version and it didn't even have online.
you know else it
Like
didn't have that soft engine and the boob physics. It's
I
like,
think they
what are
did
you
the
doing?
same thing. I think EA does the same thing with FIFA where it's like a previous gen version even though the current gen version is superior for
Didn't
PC. For
didn't
PC
they
they
do
port a
that?
shitty version.
Didn't Konami do that with Evolution Soccer?
Yeah, I think they did it too. Like, they're so fucking. They do such half-ass jobs with this. I wouldn't be surprised if the PC version was like the worst version.
You know what? Not because I own a PC now. I hate when the PC version's the worst version. It
Yeah,
shouldn't ever.
yeah,
Just to because we know that the what's holding back PC gaming's consoles.
yeah. So
It's
yeah,
always been that way.
that's that's what's happening for 2K. So yeah, I'll be interested to see when that game comes out if it actually has 2 second load times and how graphically superior it is and shit like that.
It's gonna look really nice. I mean, I'm sure some people have comparisons to the 2080 super deluxe version of 2K20,
Yeah,
and
and it's like every year there's always like their games are not good. So when you
I mean,
say like
does
oh this
the
will be the
PC
superior
ver-
version, it's
does
their
the
games are
PC
fucking
version
shit. They always those comparisons always come out for these games every year, and it's always like here's LeBron James fucking glitching into the stands, and it's like like their games are so fuck. I mean, you know, from their
right?
WWE games, like it's no better for their like sports
Those
games.
WWE games are just completely shit.
Like they're fucked up in various ways every year. 2K is really good. Well, there's one person who's on the hook for
I don't like playing these basketball games. It's too much.
I haven't played a 2K game since Dreamcast, so
I played a Madden this year, and I thought that one was pretty enjoyable. I'm not a football guy. I understand slants and all that stuff, but basketball is like, can I just slam the ball into the net? Can I just do that over and over again?
hey
Pass the
Colby, how's
ball,
my ass taste?
right? And it's more like I have to wait for the ball. The ball might do something stupid. Football, easy. Hi, you go here. You're this guy. Defend this guy. Done. Basketball should be not that hard, but they make it seem like rocket science. You can't do this. You can't do that. You're goaltending. It's like football's way harder than basketball. What the fuck?
Um, in other news, uh, a good 30 minutes of footage of leaked from a beta build of Assassin's Creed Valhalla.
I didn't see this footage. I heard that it got leaked. Is it good? Does it
I
look like
only
something
saw I only saw snippets of it. I mean, it looks okay. It looks like Odyssey. It
which
looks
is
like
good. Everyone,
Odyssey, and it looks like Odyssey, and it looks like Witcher 3.
oh boy, they're still trying to nail Witcher 3.
It looks a lot like Witcher 3. Um, but it looks all right. You know, I mean, those games are good games, so
I
like
mean,
I don't.
it's nice that those games don't come out every year. They can take a year to spend some time with it.
Yeah, it's just that this one looks like they didn't. It looks so much like Odyssey that I guess people were just upset that it's not different enough, especially since they did take that time off.
Well, even that, it's still gonna take a while for that game to be made. I mean, even that, you're right.
And Odyssey wasn't that much different from uh, the other one.
No, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. That game definitely looks like that.
So I mean, like they've I don't know they've kind of ditched that old Assassin's Creed, but they fell into this new pocket of where it's different than it used to be, but now these ones are kind of all the same again. Um, so we'll see. I'm gonna play that game when it comes out.
I'm
I
excited. I'm a big Assassin's Creed guy myself. I play all of them.
Yeah. Some new games are coming to Game Pass, guys. Game
Yes.
Pass.
Yeah. I get to play Fallout 76 in the best quality.
Yes.
Am I
On
gonna? Am I
your
gonna? Is that? Does that take my Xbox save and bring it over, or do I have to start over again? Not complaining.
on PC. So
Yeah.
here's what's coming out. Soul Calibur 6 on console only.
Yes, on console only.
Crosscode on
What is
console.
that?
Crosscode is like it's a side scrolling, I think, uh like beat 'em up, I think. Here, let's pull up a trailer.
Like I have it on PC. It's been on PC for a while.
Oh, it's not at all what I thought it was. It's an RPG. It's a
Oh, great.
sci-fi action RPG. It actually looks pretty good.
So now that Fallout 76 is on PC and console, people play it, but more people will give it a chance now.
I guess. I mean, you know, last time I tried to load that game up, it fucking crashed within 6 minutes. So, and that was when the Wastelanders update came out, and I haven't tried it since. But yes, Fallout 76 is coming. The Game Pass for console and PC. So if you've been dying to play that game but didn't want to pay for it,
I'm not
now
dying to
there's your
play that game.
chance.
I just want to see now that I have a better computer. I just want to see what it looks like.
Blessed Unleashed is on Game Pass, is what Bones says. Do you know that Blessed, that game, fucking, so they've relaunched Blessed at least, I want to say, 3 times, because
Yes.
every time it launched, it's been absolute fucking trash. That people came out and just fucking trashed it like on Steam. So I think the reason why they're relaunching again is so that no one sees those shitty reviews that they got, so they can have a clean slate and come back without like the smudge on their face. Is what I'm assuming. Because yeah, that
It's
game came out and fucking got slammed, dude, multiple
this
times,
game
and they were like,
this game sounds like a trash fire of can't even make the anything right. What the
I mean,
fuck?
if Final Fantasy, again, if Final Fantasy Realm Reborn can rise from the ashes like a phoenix, then Blessed could as well. But they've tried at least 3 times, and I think this is their third attempt. Um, so maybe this one's good. Who knows? But
Probably
not been
trash.
they've not been hitting the mark. Um,
They say third time's a charm, but you know how many times you have to keep missing it.
yeah, it's also a comedy rule of threes, so maybe this is gonna be the punchline.
I mean, at least someone still believes in that in the yeah, in that game.
If it's coming to Game Pass, if it's on PC, I'll check it out. Um, and then also coming, the last game coming to PC Game Pass is Out of the Park Baseball 21.
What the hell is that? Is that some kind of
It's
simulator?
Yeah, it's like a baseball management sim.
Oh fuck. All right,
Not
people like those.
People do like those. I don't.
I mean, before people go like, "Oh, are you saying people shouldn't have them?" I'm just saying I don't like them. God, didn't say it shouldn't exist.
Game
I
Pass.
mean,
Soul Calibur is pretty good.
Soul Calibur is very good.
Um,
Except for, I wish there was another tier for Game Pass Ultimate that gives you all the DLC stuff.
do you not get DLC with Game
You
Pass?
do not.
So what happens when you buy the DLC and then like the game gets removed?
You get to keep the DLC.
Okay, well that was a question I had for I asked some of the Xbox guys on Twitter, like, because Destiny's on there, I think, or Destiny is gonna support their like it's gonna transfer. If you buy the Xbox One version, you get that Series X version when it comes out. So I was like, okay, but what happens? Like Destiny's a game that's all based on DLC. Like you gotta have the DLC to enjoy this. What happens when I buy the DLC on Xbox One and then upgrade to Series X? Does that DLC come
It
with me,
should.
or
It really should.
it should? But that's like no one's answered that question, and that's an important question, I think.
I mean, it's a very prosumer thing, and if we learn anything from business, if you're a very prosumer, people like that.
Yeah, and that's one of the reasons why I would buy an Xbox before I bought a PS5, is because I know Xbox seems to have my interests. Uh,
They do
and
now. They did before.
yeah, Well, I think they're like trying to overcorrect for their like mistakes at the beginning of the gen by
Right. I'm not
just
saying
being
what they're doing is bad. I'm just saying they are now.
yeah.
And good for them too, because they are moving us forward.
But with PlayStation, there's just still so many. There's so much more questions. That it's like I don't know. I don't know about if I should buy this because they just haven't answered that backwards compatibility question. They haven't answered.
I This is just me talking. If there was a $30 Game Pass, they're not. It's not. Let's just say like a $25 Game Pass with all the DLC included, that would be great.
Well, at the top of this thing, it says, "Welcome back, friends. We have more games, more DLC, and now some tips for playing." Like they mentioned DLC in this Game Pass post, so I'm wondering.
For what? For Soul Calibur or for Crosscode?
I'm not sure. I'm looking to see where. Hold on, let me do a Control F for
Because
DLC.
Forza 4 came out on Game Pass and they made that Lego thing and then it just disappeared. Like,
Minecraft Dungeons DLC.
yeah, that you can play on Game Pass. There wasn't
You get
stupid
ten
on that,
percent. You get 10% off
which is stupid.
the DLC. Um,
That's still not low enough.
so too damn high is what Raven said.
It is. And it's not that I don't want to pay for the DLC. It's if I play the game, I just want to have everything in it. And you're like, all right, here's this DLC. You're like, oh shit, I gotta buy this, and this, and this, and this. How come I can't just buy like a DLC pass for like for like $5 for the month or something? They're not ever
Um,
gonna do it because they're not ever gonna do it.
Bones in the chat. So we do this live on twitch.tv/Gameoverse, and Bones in the
We sure
chat
do.
said, "I just want to buy a PS5 for Ratchet and Clank. Don't buy a console just for one game, especially a
Yeah.
launch game, because you're not going to get your value out of that game. I'm almost certain about that. Like, I'm sure it'll be a great game. I want to play that game too, but I'm not going to buy an entire console just to play that game."
Also, I feel like this is the only look. We don't know how these consoles are gonna go this year because it feels really weird. It just seems like it's just kind of there. We just don't know how any of this is gonna go.
They'll come out. I think they'll be fine. Um,
Well, it's just really the question of availability. Will these things sell? Will these not sell? Are these
I
things gonna
saw I
sell
saw
like
I saw an article that said like Sony has a completely their manufacturing process is completely automated.
well, I'm sure Nintendo's and Microsoft's is too. You know, I'm sure Apple can make 15 an iPhone every 15 seconds too. But that doesn't mean that just because how automated it is, we're gonna have 30 million PlayStation 5s out there.
Yeah, I don't think you're gonna need 30 million though.
No, but I'm just saying that they say, oh, it's so automated. Doesn't mean that there's gonna be plenty of PlayStations to go around. It's a launch
There will
thing.
be enough. There will be enough. Like it's not like when PS4 came out, they were hard to get. Like I got my PS4 and didn't even. Hell, I got my Switch. I called up like when Switch came out. I was like, "Hey, y'all got that Switch?" The day it came out, I was like, "Y'all got that Switch?" And he was like, "Yeah, we got a ton of them. Come on down and get it." I Ubered down to the Best Buy, bought my Switch, bought Zelda, bought a controller, and walked out.
And now
But
we're in the middle. Now no one can buy a Switch. And now no one can buy a Switch.
but I don't know. I get it depends on like I don't know. I don't know. I think they'll
It
have enough.
really it really depends on a lot of things. I mean, a lot of this console stuff, I feel like Amazon will go like, okay, Our pre-orders are up. They're gone. It just seems like just going to get one of these is gonna be interesting if it's all online. I wonder if they're just gonna go like, all right, midnight, pre-orders alive, and then everything crashes.
I don't think people are gonna be flying. It depends. One, the price has to be right. The price got to be right, especially in where we're at now. People are fucking out of work and are broke and have like other obligations that they need to spend their
You know
money
what's
on.
weird? Not everyone's broke.
Sure, not everyone's broke, but many
There's
people are. So
Yeah, but there's plenty of people who have money. I don't know why. I don't know why, but there's plenty of people who have money.
sure, but do they have money to spend on a? Oh, the Jackson redeemed a hydrate. Redeemed two
Yes, thank you.
hydrates. Thank you.
I'm
We
hydrating.
do this live on twitch.tv/Gameoverse.
Yes, thank you for the hydration. We
Um,
need to stay hydrated in these
I'm sipping on some good Sierra Mist right now. I put a couple drops of orange tangerine.
That sounds good.
uh, New trailers are out, man. Um,
Games are coming.
Games are coming. Some new trailers. Manor Lords. I don't know shit about this game.
Hey, let me just say this. I'm the fucking host of this thing. Do you want Wasabi to just say please shut up? I have to talk. It's a podcast. Would you like silence?
um, the Jackson says, "What is Viacom CBS?"
Okay, you know that company that you know Nickelodeon? That's Viacom. Do you know that company that likes Star Trek? That's CBS. Do you know
Um,
Giant Bomb and the rest of those other people? That's CBS. And both
you
of
know,
them merged into one company.
yeah, like Bazinga. That's them.
Yeah, yeah. Cause you ain't buying a PS5. You ain't buying a Series X.
So this is the Manor Lords trailer. This looks like a game that I'm not interested in. I'll tell you that.
Man of Lords. Does look fun though. Oh, what is it? One of those RTS? You popped up for a second.
Yeah, I closed it. Crisis Remastered. Um, did this get announced or what's happening with this?
This got announced and it's coming out on Switch, PS4, Xbox One, and PC. Am I?
Okay.
I think so. It is coming to Switch. So yes, the Switch can run Crisis. Everyone can stop.
Well,
Remember
anything
when
can run
the
Crisis.
well now the Switch can run Crisis. Remember that whole
Not.
meme was, can it run Crisis? It's like yes, it
Yeah,
can run Crisis.
but it's still a meme. Like I wish something would come out that was that game again. That like Can You Run Crisis game, because that doesn't exist anymore. Like you
That
pretty
that
much.
in that powerhouse of a game back in the day where no one could run it.
Yeah, like you can pretty much brute force your way through anything now. Like there's no game that's because when Crisis came out, like no one could run that shit. I
Yeah,
mean,
no console, no anything. It was like you had to have top of the line PC to run this thing.
um, so like, yeah, I just wish something would come out that would. I guess maybe like Star Citizen is that game, kinda. But even then, like that's not a game yet, though.
And who knows when it will be a game. Who knows when
Um,
that will be a game.
this is a really bad quality trailer, but there it is, Crisis Remastered. I can't tell what's remastered. It looks so bad in this trailer that I can't really tell what the fuck.
I don't get EA with their green lighting of remasters. They're so I mean look, Burnout Paradise being remastered,
That
good on
needed
them
it.
for
That
doing
that needed it.
that.
Yeah,
Yeah, that
especially
that one made
PC.
sense. That one made complete sense, but Crisis?
Yeah, I don't know
It,
about that one. I mean,
who's, who's
I mean,
clamoring for Crisis?
it's good for people who haven't played it and they just haven't interested. But
Did that game age well?
no, no.
Oh God! So it's basically a shined up turd. Is that
That
what it
game is
looks?
pre. That game is pre Call of Duty 4.
Oh my
So
God!
if you remember when Call of Duty 4 came out, that was like that was what shifted the entire FPS genre from
Aim
Halo
down sight.
to yeah, yeah. And that
Yeah,
game is
the aim
before
down
that.
sights and yeah, the whole aim down and the whole shooting and oh man, that sounds gross, but whatever. I'm sure someone's out there like, we love Crisis. I'm like, good, like Crisis. I just don't know.
Marvel's Iron Man VR.
That game looks like trash.
It does. I'm not gonna lie. Like it looks like that Batman game, but now you're Iron Man.
Yay.
Like I'm done with these kind of VR games, the ones where you just like stand there and then like shit happens around you.
I feel like Half-Life Alyx supposed to be that that Mario Maker for VR, and it just didn't happen.
But the wine bottles, dude.
Yeah, wine. I'm not saying Half-Life Alyx is bad, but that should have been the aha. This is why you need VR.
Yeah, I mean it kind of is, but VR is like it came at a bad time. Also, Nujariah says brute force needs to be brought back. You're fucking goddamn right.
Sure,
Goddamn
have your brute
fucking right.
force. Have your
Dude,
brute force.
I love brute force, man.
Mm-hmm.
The
Brute
trailer for
force.
Windbound.
Oh, sorry.
Uh, I should note that if you're listening to this audio podcast, we
Hmm.
do this video on twitch.tv/Gameoverse,
And
also on
premiere on
YouTube.
Twitch. Yeah, we
Yeah.
premiere it on YouTube. You can look at it there. Oh, this game, yeah.
What do you know about this?
Kind of. It's one of those adventure Zelda slow ass games.
Okay.
Yeah, it's coming out on. Is it coming out on PC on Switch? Or am I crazy?
No.
That guy looks like Adventure Time.
This does look like Zelda, like Breath of the Wild, kind of. Looks very much like a Breath of the Wild, but not as good. It's like here's indie Breath of the Wild.
Yes, with some tall dude. Yeah, this don't look that good at all.
Well, it's probably still early, but they're definitely going for Breath of the Wild. That much is blatantly obvious. Can you climb shit like oh yeah, you can climb shit?
I'm not against Breath of the Wild type games. It just seems like ever since Nintendo nailed it, everyone's trying to go for that look.
You think so? I haven't seen anyone like try to copy or like do
Yeah,
like it's weird because the industry doesn't follow what's good. It follows what makes the most money. And for
absolutely.
as good as Breath of the Wild was, no one's trying to copy it because it didn't, you know,
It was like the Lord of the Ring Nemesis system. People thought they were going to copy that, and they didn't.
yeah. Yeah, this is Breath of the Wild as fuck.
And it looks
I would
slow as fuck.
yeah, it looks not as good, but if you got an Xbox and don't have a Switch and you really need that Breath of the Wild fix, maybe this will give it to you. But this just doesn't seem to match up. You can boat. There's boating in it. Cool.
Yep, there was. Well, I was going to say, can you boat? And yeah, you can.
I don't think you could in Breath of the Wild. This is more like
Not like
Wind
that.
Waker. It's like Wind Waker type boating. So that's a
A lot
cool.
of
That's a
people.
cool mechanic. If this has multiplayer,
Yeah, then it can beat Sea of Thieves, but it ain't.
yeah. All right, that's Windbound. That's pretty interesting.
Yeah, look, we'll keep an eye on it. It's what we do. We keep an eye on.
Destroy All Humans got a new trailer. Um,
Grr.
when does this come out? Because I want to play this.
This is a remake? This is a game that you can you
The
are they gonna fix
remaster,
some stuff? Yeah, they're gonna fix some stuff like SpongeBob.
probably.
Does it have the voice from Invader Zim in it?
In the original games, I don't see why not.
I mean, what is he doing?
Probably getting fucked in the ass. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. That was a little jokey joke.
Yeah. Well, if he's getting fucked in the ass, good for him.
That's a Tourette's guy quote.
Of course he
Uh,
is.
wait, it says Happy 4th of July, Earthlings. Is it out now?
Is it out now?
Game out? I'm
Is it?
checking now. $29.99 on Steam. It comes out in 2 weeks.
Oh, fuck off.
July 28th. I guess this video came out. No, it came out on July 2nd. So why did they say Happy 4th? Okay, whatever. Destroy All
Whatever.
Humans. I want to play that. I never finished that
$30
game
is
on
a little. It's both games, right?
um uh it doesn't say that.
Yeah. All right. Destroy All Humans. I'm sure I'm gonna check that out. That sounds like fun.
Yeah, it does not say both games.
And can I just say this for the record? I don't mind remasters if they're good, because a lot of those games is do need some polishing up.
Yeah.
Like some people are like, oh, they're going back to the well for some of these games. Well, like if these are the games that you enjoy as a kid and now they're better or whatever, or an adult, these games are better now.
It should be better.
Yeah, I'm just saying they should be better.
I mean, it's an easy way to make a quick buck too. You
It's
just
an easy way to
re-release
make
an
a
old
quick buck.
game.
Yeah, but if it comes out and there's new games coming and they're better, then cool.
I don't mind it. Destroy All Humans is a good game, and there's a lot of people who didn't get to play it back in the days. Like
It's
that's
a
the
kooky,
only.
it's a kooky game.
Yeah, and they don't really make games like that anymore. I mean, they
They
do,
really
but
don't make of
even
that
like
ilk. No,
the SpongeBob game, like there's not a lot of licensed games getting made these days. So
they're expensive.
yeah, so I'm all for it.
It's just
Um,
interesting that SpongeBob game got one remastered, two, it came out, three. It's just like what?
Microsoft Flight Simulator. This game looks fucking incredible.
Is that the game that runs in 4K and loads 4K and you can tell you have to like take off from a flight, dude? Like this
Yeah.
game is sim as fuck.
Well, it goes even beyond that. There's a whole. So I had a friend, who like he was super into this shit, and he would do like they have actual players doing air traffic control.
Yeah, players doing air traffic control. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So like you have to like call into another player and be like, hey, this is my vector, my location, coming in at this altitude, request landing, and then they would like traffic you around and get you landed and shit, or give you a flight route and shit like that. It's fucking crazy.
Yeah, you're coming in too hot. 442. Go around.
You can get live weather updates. So I used to do aviation weather uh, for the Air Force, and you can we put out like weather every hour. We put out a new weather, like the current weather for that location, and you can like the game can tap into that, and it would update the live weather in game based on what like I would put out for that location. It was fucking wild. So like the shit's like crazy. Now I don't know if this game is gonna have all that. You would assume so, because
I
it
want
looks
to
to
say it
be,
does.
yeah, it looks to be fucking just like incredibly detailed. So
Like this game is what I was gonna say. This game is basically as sim as it gets for airplanes. If you want to learn how to fly an airplane, this game is that.
yeah, I really wanna try this just to try it. You can fuck with all the dials and shit, man.
Yeah, if you want to know how airplanes roll in a very safe environment, Microsoft Simulator is it. No, it's good. I'm not dissing this game at all. Before people are like, oh, people like this. I'm just saying it's very simmy, not Forza.
Can you imagine Forza, but like in the sky? That's what the crew
For
tried to do, and they failed miserably.
game is not Forza. It makes Forza look like an arcade game.
That's all the trailers we got.
Yeah, now it's time for the games you can buy to buy some games.
Yes, and some of these I had no idea were coming out so soon. Um,
Yeah, like Catherine.
Cathwell, that's been out. That's coming today to Switch.
Of all
That's
things,
yeah,
of all the consoles,
it
Catherine's
makes
coming to
makes
Switch.
sense. So
Oh, I didn't say it did. I'm just saying that of all things, Catherine's coming to Switch.
Super Liminal comes out today for Switch, PS4, and Xbox One.
What the hell? I
Um,
saw a trailer of this, and I'm still like,
it's a puzzle game where you can like fuck with perspective. So
okay,
like things closer to the camera get actually bigger, and like if you move it away from the camera, it'll get smaller, and then when you walk up to it, it's like, oh, it's smaller now. Like it's kind of like that, like like an echo chrome
I
where like
see.
perspective matters. It's like echo chrome in 3D.
I see.
Uh, Thursday, July 9th, Crosscode comes out for Switch, PS4, and Xbox One.
It's also on
Uh,
PC right now if you want to play it.
yeah, it's been on PC for a while. I might have to grab that game because I liked what I saw in that gameplay.
I'm definitely gonna
Um,
pick it up on Xbox One.
Friday, July 10th. Now, this is a big day. Friday's a big day because Bloodstained Curse of the Moon 2 comes out
Yes.
for PC, Switch, PS4, Xbox One. Deadly Premonition 2 comes out for Switch. And F1 2020 comes out for PC, PS4, Xbox One, Stadia.
Big big wrestling day. Big not wrestling day, car game day.
Yeah, if you like racing. NASCAR Heat 5 comes out for PC,
Who
PS4, and
makes
Xbox One.
who makes these NASCAR games?
I don't know. That's not a Codemasters joint.
I hope not. I hate Codemaster racing games.
But by 704 Games. I don't know
Didn't
who that
Activision
is.
used to own the license of NASCAR?
Not sure. NASCAR is not.
I don't even. Okay, whatever. I'm sure people like. I feel like those NASCAR games literally drive left, drive left, drive left. We'll figure. I'm sure there's something to it.
F1 is a Codemasters joint.
Oh, I'm
NASCAR.
not playing that. Yeah, I'm gonna stay far away from that then.
You just don't like that they control like real fucking cars. You're so used to Forza.
I, those cars drive in such odd ways.
They're different cars though. Like they're not cars. They're like rally
Yeah,
cars, or
yeah,
they
but
have very specific tuning that
even that,
they're
it
not. But you think it's bad? They're not bad. They just they don't. You're not used to that kind of shit.
I'm not, and I try, and every game they do like grid and street, they all drive the same. It's like almost weightless, but completely weighted, and I never get a good feel for these cars. And I'm like, all right, I'm done with this. I don't know. You guys never figure out what a car is, so I'm not playing your games ever again.
I don't think you figured out what a car is.
I know what a car
I think
is.
that's the problem. Sword Art Online Alicization like chorus. Is that yeah? Alicization like chorus. Okay, is coming out on
Hmm,
Friday. Um, okay, I don't know what that is.
I don't know either. It's it's a sort of online game. I guess this time Ichigo's gonna fuck his cousin or something. I don't know.
Yeah, with the Ichigo, I think you're talking about Bleach.
Or whatever fuck his name is.
um, okay, it's based in the underworld of Project Alicization. I'm sure there's someone
They
out
need,
there that knows.
they need to stop making these games, man. Well,
um,
how come anime games is like three franchises that keep be it they keep making games out of it. Sword Art, it's Dragon Ball, it's One Piece, it's Naruto. And that's it.
the game is also the first game in the franchise to faithfully follow the canon storyline in the initial stage,
Oh
adapting
boy.
from Alicization Beginning, Volume
Yeah,
9,
thank
to
God. We
Alicization Uniting, Volume 14.
oh my fuck.
Following that, the game will feature a different arc focusing on Medina Orthinanos.
The fuck.
Okay, you got that? It's important stuff to know about this game because it
Care
is
anymore.
apparently the first game to do that. So that's important
Oh
to
my
know.
god.
That's coming to
PC, PS4.
PC, PS4, Xbox One.
Oh fuck me. I played one Sword Art Online game. I got confused and left.
Sword Art Online is like dot hack, where it's like it's a game within a game.
It's it is
It's an
definitely a game within a game, but I got confused inside that game.
MMO. If they just made, if they just made Sword Art Online, like the actual like shit, it'd be a lot better than making a thing based on
Yeah,
the
but that'd be
characters in the
expensive.
anime. It'd be expensive, but it'd be good, maybe. I mean, it wouldn't even have to be good as long as it functioned like you wanted it to. But
Yeah, make the original Sword Art Online make people all sad.
that's too much to ask, though, I guess. Well, the
It
problem
is
with Sword
very
Art Online is if you died in the game, you died for real.
yeah, well, because some dude was like, "All right, we locked you in here. Go fuck yourselves."
I've only seen the first season, so I don't know what happens after that. But
I only saw that first. I was hooked on that first season. It was like, I wonder how I survived this.
yeah, um,
And then he got married and that was weird. It's like, all right, we're gonna leave this clan. We're gonna go up to this other board and get married. All right,
that's the show. That was a
that
short
is. I
show.
got.
I wasn't
I
that
got
short.
what. I got one last question.
Yeah,
AT&T selling Warner Brothers games. Do you think Microsoft's really gonna buy them?
is that
It's a rumor.
okay?
Warner
Wait,
Brothers is
what's
up for sale.
really?
Warner Brother Games is up for sale.
Oh, just the game studio.
Yes, Warner Brother Games is up for sale for about $4 billion.
It's affordable.
Yeah, for four. Well, because AT&T's in debt and trying to not that much debt. Otherwise, it make it sound like they're like I think they're like in $222 billion in debt.
Not that much.
Well, they got assets that probably rank in the trillions. You know what I mean? And if anyone thought that AT&T was going to keep this game studio around, you're fucking crazy. And it looks like Xbox, EA, and other people are interested. Of course, EA is interested, but it's just the question of who do you want it to be? Who do you want that studio to go hands with? But also, people think, oh, AT&T still owns the DC license. They're not going to sell it with them, unless Microsoft says we'll give you $1 billion for Aquaman. That's not happening.
Um, what's the like? What's the? Hold on, I gotta do some googling. Cause who's under WB
It's Rock,
Games?
it's Rocksteady and
So
NetherRealm.
do they own Rocksteady and NetherRealm, or
They
do they
they own Rocksteady and NetherRealm. Yes.
So what I would do is just do they come with WB though?
You would think if they're selling the whole thing, where else would they go?
I don't know. They could just go like indie,
I guess they
or
could.
they could just sell like they could just buy like the talent and not like the studio itself. Like what's Ed Boon? Like Ed Boon is still like, is he under? Can he just do whatever fuck he wants and be like, you know what, fuck you guys?
No, well, like I said, it's now. This is what happens when a merger happens. So it's just a question of now. None of this happened yet. It is up for sale. Like they are negotiating for it. Like EA, Activision, and Warner. They're negotiating a price for it, and Microsoft threw their hat in the ring. I'm sure there's going to be an announcement of that soon.
Yeah, Microsoft they could do it, but yeah, they could. Like
Yeah,
I
but
don't see EA. I don't see EA doing that.
they already got a fighting franchise, Killer Instinct. Do they really want Mortal Kombat? And Rocksteady's
They
solid. Don't get me
have
wrong.
they have Killer Instinct, but are people still playing that game? Like that game's not very prominent.
No, no, they did them to itself. That game is not prominent. Now remember, this is just rumor. This is not. This is just to stoke conversation.
Yeah, I'm just
Nothing.
saying. I'm just saying Microsoft could, and it wouldn't be like, and they wouldn't do anything scummy like, oh, this is only exclusive to X. But like they'll put their shit on everything. Still,
They'll put it on PC and Xbox for now. Like that game, like Mortal Kombat 12 got announced on before it got purchased. They would still honor that. Yes.
so I don't know. Interesting. I didn't know that was happening.
Yeah, well, I didn't want to put it in the notes and go like, well, because rumors are rumors. Anything can happen.
Yeah,
It's just fascinating to see that. And people think like, oh, they're gonna make Batman with Microsoft. Probably not. They have to work those deals. You really think Rocksteady's gonna make Batman games for Microsoft? They could. Don't overrule it, but probably Microsoft has different plans, or it's just the question of how long the license with those. Like, do you get the DC license for 10 years when you buy these companies?
and Lego too. Lego's under.
Lego is, yeah, like yeah, but do you get Lego? You have to negotiate that under Lego. Do you want to be the company that only makes Lego?
I don't know
Microsoft.
who owns who. That's the thing. But there's nothing saying that, oh, if I buy the studio that makes Lego games, nothing says that they have to keep making Lego games. Like if I buy NetherRealm, nothing says that they have to keep making fighting game. I mean, if they want to make fighting games, sure, but NetherRealm's talent. There's talented people there. They can make anything they fucking want.
Yeah, but
And
I'm just saying, what happens to Injustice?
I mean, like you said, they have to negotiate those deals, but
Like,
I don't know.
is I
They'll
mean,
add
Mortal
fucking Master
Kombat.
Chief.
Yeah, I mean, if is Mortal Kombat. Mortal Kombat's fine because that's not really a property, but it's really the question of what happens to those franchises?
Have to
Whoever
negotiate
buys
those
them,
deals. Like
right? Does it come with a 10-year DC agreement? Like
WB
a like
Games wholly owns NetherRealm Studios, Rocksteady, Monolith, TT Games, Lego Games. Um,
Monolith.
yeah,
Oh wow, yeah, they're big. All right, they make the loader games.
yeah,
TT Games. All right, that is not a bad list of studios.
yeah. Interesting
And
stuff. I didn't know that was happening.
it's really just hush hush kind of happening. It's kind of like, hey, AT&T signaled that they wanted to do it, and they're looking for a buyer. But also, they'll probably get someone to buy it.
Yeah, we'll see.
And this is what happens when mergers happen, that, you sell off your assets that you have, and they probably went like, well, what the hell are we doing with this game studio here? Kind of when Disney bought LucasArts, they're like, what the fuck are we going to do with a game studio? We did that. You know, we did that. It failed. Move on.
Yeah, but those games were not like those games were not good though. Disney Infinity and like, what, did they have anything else?
Yeah, they had that. What was it? Crash Time, or that racing game?
What the?
Epic Mickey.
Oh yeah,
Like
yeah, yeah. What the fuck was that racing game called? Split
Crash
Second.
Time.
Split
Yeah, Split
Second.
Second. Yeah, they did Split Second. They did two Epic Mini games in the Disney Infinity.
Yeah, I
Really,
mean their
Disney
games
Infinity was.
their games didn't sell well, so it made sense for them
Yeah, but it's
to
also Disney.
yeah.
I mean, yes, you're right. They didn't sell well, but Disney Infinity was like selling like hotcakes, and then the minute that game didn't sell very well, they're like, "All right, this game's done." But
Yeah.
yeah,
Well,
that's them.
yeah. Interesting stuff. We'll have to see how that unfolds.
Yeah, it's interesting. Nothing's coming of it. That's just the news behind the. That's the news that I'm hearing.
Any thought topics before we go?
Yes, there is one hot topic.
Okay.
Ninja Alinity got into it.
Oh,
And Ninja had to apologize to Alinity for something stupid.
great.
Uh, and people are getting, I guess, Velvet Seven's banned for good on the platform for having her boobs too big or some shit. I don't know.
I don't know who that is, but okay.
She's a South Korea. She's a Korean streamer who has the world's biggest jugs
Okay.
and wears skimpy outfits. And the only reasoning why I say this, because she knows her place. She knows she has big jugs. She knows people want those jugs. And I'm like, all right, as long as you know this fact and not pretending to be like, I'm a gamer, ha ha ha. Look, I play video games. She's like, nah, I got big butt, I got big boobs, I'm pretty. That's all you need to know. I'm like, all right,
Okay, and there's your thought topics for today. Twitch.tv/Gameoverse.
yep.
Send us your emails. We will read them live at podcast@gameoverse.com.
And send us some photos to some of your some fan art or something. Maybe we'll feature it. Send anything really.
Than anything, just stupid shit, or you know, some insightful shit. Send us your chain mail, and we'll forward them.
Yeah, we will forward them to the right people. Yeah. All right.
Um, that's gonna do it.
Indeed.
Anything? You do anything after this?
Absolutely. I'm probably gonna hop on with some Soul Calibur,
Okay.
maybe some Ninjala or something. I'll hop on. You know, this is probably my one day off I'm gonna have before I get locked away in Outback jail. Yeah, I'm a dead man.
At least you got chicken.
Yeah, I got my
Or
chicken. I mean KFC last night. It was good.
I want some Popeyes, dude.
Mom went to Popeyes last night and she was very disappointed because she pulled up and they were like, "Your total's $16." You're like, "We didn't order shit." She's like, "Okay, you have to get back in the line then." She's like, "Fuck this, I'm leaving." She's like, "We didn't order anything." I'm like, "Poor mom. I'm so sad." Because she told me this story that like, you know, me, I'm like, "That totals me $16." I'm like, "Cool. What am I buying?"
All right,
So
I think
no,
that's gonna do it here. Um, yeah, twitch.tv/Gameoverse, Gameoverse.com, podcast at Gameoverse.com, YouTube.com/official Gameoverse.
indeed.
Just we're all over the place. Find us if you need us.
Yes, and if you need someone to talk to, we're here for you. We love you all.
Yeah, don't talk to me. Talk to Raven.
People don't want to talk to me right now, but you can talk to me. I'll talk to you. I'll be more than happy to.
All right, that's it. Thanks.
Indeed.